This is the Pumpkin Spice Girls podcast, episode 10. I'm Grace.
Oh, I'm Jonathan.
I'm Skylar.
And we're a little bit of a hot mess today. So,
As always.
It snowed here in Nebraska, and the roads we were going to record at Skylar's house today, and the roads got really, really bad. So we decided to opt out of going to Skylar's today. So now we are sitting in our friend Anne Marie's house on the floor, and it's me and Jonathan, and then Skylar's on the phone. So, if Skylar sounds weird, it's because we have the phone...
I mean, that's how she always sounds.
We have the phone set up on speakerphone on the floor.
Oh, wow. I don't even get a table?
There is no table in here.
Besides, you don't deserve one.
You're so mean. So,
I quote, I'm going to roast you left on this podcast. This has not happened so far.
yeah, and also, we made it to episode 10. Woohoo!
Wow.
Yay!
We are...
10 episode anniversary.
We're almost averaging an episode a month.
Nice.
Almost.
There, Skylar, now we are on a jewel box.
Oh, wow, I feel so special.
Okay, so today I have this giant book. It's called Out of the Box Brain Teasers, and it's really, really dumb riddles. Like, I read a couple already to Jonathan, and he got mad at them. So that's the kind of book this is.
I'm not very good at riddles in advance, so I'm probably going to get 0 of these right.
Yeah, this should be good.
We wouldn't expect anything more.
Okay, so the deal with these riddles is first I will read it, and then there are a couple of hints, and then when we run through the hints and you give up, then I'll read you the answer. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So then also, if you hear any background noise, we're sitting in a room full of a lot of people. Not right now because they went to go get some drinks, but Anne Marie's sitting here. Gabe and Will, who are my brothers, are sitting here, and then Claire's my sister, and then Georgia, who's Anne Marie's sister, are all chilling here too. So, there's a lot of people in here.
It's a real party for this recording.
Okay, so here's your first riddle. A man was preparing a fish to eat for a meal when he made a mistake. He then knew he would shortly die. How?
Me. First of all. I think he probably poisoned the fish, and then he was like, he poisoned the fish to catch the fish, and then he's like, oh crap, I poisoned the fish, therefore when I eat the fish, I'm poisoning myself.
Okay,
That's
so
my theory.
the first hint is the man died in an accident. He was not poisoned or stabbed.
Oh, that's stupid.
So, and the man did not eat the fish. The type of fish is irrelevant. It was dead.
Oh. I'm stumped. So,
Would you like the other two
I
hints?
poisoned fish was my only theory.
Rookie mistake.
So a third hint is no other person was involved. No crime was involved.
Crime?
Could you repeat
I don't
the riddle?
heckin' know.
Okay, I'll say the riddle one more time. A man was preparing a fish to eat for a meal when he made a mistake. He then knew that he would shortly die. How?
He was cooking a meal.
Preparing a fish to eat for a meal.
Oh.
Doesn't ever say cooking.
Damn it.
Maybe the mistake he made wasn't related to eating or, like, cooking or preparing the fish at all. He just made a mistake. So let's say that maybe he said the wrong thing to the wrong person, and now a gang is coming to kill him, and that was his mistake.
That's not the answer, is it?
Your last hint is Hugh was not indoors.
Oh.
Oh, what the heck? A bear is gonna come eat him because he's camping.
All right. Do you guys
Those are
give
my
up?
three
Would you like the
theories.
answer?
Sure, why not?
Okay. The man's boat had capsized, and he was adrift in an inflatable dinghy in a cold ocean. He caught a fish, and while cutting it up, his knife slipped and punctured the dinghy.
Wow, amateur move.
One that you would make?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't go out on the water in the first place because water's scary, so.
Yeah, because of the
Didn't
sharks.
we talk about how one of your biggest fears was water?
Like sharks coming out
Yeah,
from the
water
shower
is
drain?
super terrifying. I'm going to Texas for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be so close to water, and I'm probably going to have like a panic attack every day.
Imagine
So I'm going to be like, oh my god, the
if,
shark.
like, you turned on the shower and just a bunch of shark eggs came down and they started hatching.
Probably. Shark just falls down from the ceiling. Sharknado, the 7th one.
It's Sharknado, but from a shower.
And you just turn on the sink and just a bunch of tiny sharks come out.
I'm not really afraid of sharks, but that terrifies me.
That's my
Faucet
fear in
sharks.
the Midwest, though.
Faucet
So,
It's the Sharknado spin-off series. Faucet sharks.
Directed
Yeah.
and written by Jonathan Chavey.
I'd pay good money to see that. Alright, you ready for your next riddle?
oh my god.
Okay. Adam had none. Eve had 2. Everyone nowadays has 3. What are they?
Wait, Adam has none?
Adam has 0. Eve has
Oh.
2. Everyone nowadays has 3. What are they?
Mental illness.
What?
Mental illnesses. Right?
Are you going to list off other things you have?
I'm gonna say. This is rude.
The podcast is just turning into a 1-hour roast contest.
It really is.
Honestly, that's what every episode is already, so.
Yeah, basically.
Would you like a hint?
Sure would.
Okay, it has nothing to do with family, relations, bones, or physical appearances.
Bones.
It has nothing to do with any of those.
What the heck?
Hmm.
I'm gonna say Lamborghini.
Say what?
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 Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini.
Okay, here's...
Lamborghini.
How about tortellini?
There's only one more hint for this one. So your final hint is it has to do with names. Maybe Jonathan will get it if I
Oh
show
my
him the
gosh.
question.
It has to do with
E.
names?
Yeah, it's the letter E.
It's like the E meme.
Adam has no E's. Eve has 2 E's. Everyone nowadays has 3 E's. If you look at the
That's
word spelled
stupid.
out.
Oh man, I'm Skylar.
I
I
hate
can't grammar.
That's not grammar, that's just spelling.
I think my first guess was more accurate.
What was your
No.
first guess? Mental illnesses.
Mental illnesses. Adam had 1. Or, no, you had... So what's his name has 0, you know, and now everyone has 3. Boom.
Next riddle. A woman who was in a house saw a stranger walking down the road. She took a gun and
Ew.
shot him dead. The next day, she did the same thing to another stranger. Other people saw her do it and knew she had killed the 2 men, yet she was never arrested or charged. Why not?
Okay, so
Oh, because, in Nebraska, there's the one gun law that says that if someone comes onto your property, you can shoot them, so it was her property.
Good answer, but the wrong answer.
Yeah, everything. Maybe they were like home intruders. Because, like,
Yeah.
can't you shoot people that, like,
Oh yeah,
do
there is
that too?
in certain states and countries there is a law saying that I think it's called castle defense. You can like kill anyone who breaks into your house.
Would you like a hint?
Yeah.
Okay. The women and the strangers were neither criminals nor police.
Maybe the lady was a cop, and the people she was shooting, she had,
Not
like, suspicion
police,
of.
Skylar. I literally just said not police.
or
Oh my
criminal.
god. Ugh.
So it's
That's rude.
perfectly within the boundaries of the law. Okay.
Would you like another hint?
Yeah, give us all the hints.
Okay. The stranger did not see the woman and did not know she was in the house. And then your final hint is the strangers were armed and were a threat to the woman.
Oh, that's easy. The lady was John Cena.
Was what now?
John Cena.
Oh,
John Cena, because if they couldn't see her,
you can't see me.
dumb.
I hate you, Skylar.
Was he also wearing camouflage?
No, if he was wearing camouflage, you could see him because they'd cancel each other out.
That's not how that works. Zero,
No, that's
zero
not. It
equals
would
zero.
just be invisible times
True
2
numbers
to
make
the
a
second
positive.
power.
No, it's 0 for 0 visibility.
Do you guys want to have one more guess, or do you want to just listen to the answer?
No, I'm sticking with John Cena.
Okay, what's the answer?
Okay. The woman was a Russian sniper who, during the siege of Stalingrad in World War II, shot several German soldiers.
That answer
People
actually
know
does not answer.
that.
Okay. You ready for the next one? I told you these are dumb.
She's having
Yeah,
a
I don't think they were this dumb.
This book is called Out of the Box Brain Teasers. I got it when I was 9 years old, and it, like, was my life for a couple of months. The book is very well worn. Okay. 3 people were holding identical blocks of wood. They released the blocks at the same time. The blocks of wood were not attached to anything. The first person's block fell downward. The second person's block rose up. The third person's block stayed where it was, unsupported. What was going on?
Physics.
Jonathan's rereading the question.
I don't like this one.
You don't like any of them, I don't think.
So did one
No, I
guy
don't.
throw
These are very
it in, like, a
weird.
pit, one guy threw it in water, and the other guy just dropped on the floor?
So, you are close with water.
Frickin' frack. Let's see.
Okay. This is your hint. Normal forces were at work in all 3 cases. Nothing unusual was going on.
Oh, ghosts.
Except
Duh.
how unusually bad this riddle is. Hey.
Here's your other hint. There are only 2 hints. The blocks of wood were identical, and so were the people for the purposes of this puzzle. But their circumstances were not identical.
So were they like in the Arctic or something, and one guy threw it on some ice, the other guy threw it in like a pit, and the other guy threw it in water?
Again, you're close with water.
Ugh.
They all threw their logs into the ocean, but due to, like, the coral reef, they fell at different heights.
Wait a second.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think it is.
Like, one guy threw his log onto the coral reef, and then the other guy, like, moved out farther, and then it got eaten by a shark, and then the other guy threw it even farther, and it sunk down to the bottom of the ocean, like, 2,000 feet down.
Just give us the answer.
Okay. The second person was underwater, so the block floated up. The third person was on a space station where there was no gravity, so when the block was released, it floated unsupported.
Do I get like half a point or something?
Sure.
Oh,
You should get
Suck
that's
it.
so stupid.
you should get 1/3 of a point because
Stupid.
there were 3 blocks.
Okay then.
We're not really keeping
That's-
track of points.
that's
but if that's
1/3.
really what's important to you.
That's 1/3 more than Skylar had.
No, my John Cena one was kind of right.
No, it wasn't.
It was in my mind.
It wasn't
He was
even
gonna say,
close.
Oh,
No, it wasn't even
God,
close to
pew,
being
pew,
right.
it's a Russian. Like, no one.
I don't think John Cena's a Russian.
No,
He
he's
still
not.
has the capability
Well,
of
he might
killing
be.
people,
You don't know.
No,
my
I'm
Google.
fairly certain John Cena's not Russian.
I think maybe he's probably like German or Polish.
Could you look that up, Amani?
Someone go
Yeah.
Google.
Emery is really confused.
Am Anne-Marie, where is John Cena from? Go Google it.
Anne-Marie's Googling it.
Nice. Wants him to be Russian. And his last name's really Vladimir, but he changed it.
Massachusetts.
Skylar, he was born in Massachusetts.
No, like, what's his heritage?
Specific heritage. Give me the stats, Anne-Marie.
Can we pull up his 23andMe ancestry
I
test?
was about to say 23andMe.
I look up, like, his Wikipedia page, and it's all just blank.
All the way back to his grandfather were from Massachusetts. His whole family is from Massachusetts.
His whole family's from Massachusetts, Skylar.
So he's 0% Russian.
Are you serious? That's stupid.
He's Russian for those games.
What? Okay, next riddle. Alright, a man planned his escape from prison very carefully. He could have carried it out in the dead of night, but he preferred to do it in the middle of the morning. Why?
Because he's an early bird, and early birds get the worm.
No.
Why?
Okay, let me...
Wait, what was the question again?
Okay. A man planned his escape from prison very carefully. He could have carried it out in the dead of night, but preferred to do it in the middle of the morning.
Were
Why?
the guards eating lunch or something?
It does have something to do with the guards.
Okay.
Well, that's just stupid. Like, if you try and escape prison in the morning, you're just asking to be caught.
Did it have something to do with
I think
sunlight?
No, nothing to do with sunlight.
maybe he did it in the morning so he would be well rested so that he could, like, run.
Nope.
Run.
Would you like a hint?
Just give us the hints.
Okay. There was an advantage to him escaping in the morning. It had nothing to do with light, or deliveries, or prison officer routines.
Hey,
What the heck?
But I'm a failure, and I need to know what you Jonathan wants. I know what you want.
Okay. Sorry, we're getting tea orders. Just like edit out that
Oh.
that dead space.
Sure, like
Jonathan.
blueberry.
Edit out the dead space. There
Yeah.
was dead space back there.
Um,
Okay. Do you want another hint, Skylar?
arsenic in a cup.
No, I have a theory.
Okay. What's your theory?
So, you know how in a lot of prisons, prisoners can get, like, little jobs and then they'll get off earlier on good behavior? What if he had a job that coincided with being able to escape in the daytime, like he was a barber or something? So it was like, oh, in between getting Jerry and Bob's haircut, I can escape.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Would you like another hint?
yeah.
He did not want to be spotted once he was outside the prison.
Well, duh.
And then your
Otherwise, you're gonna get arrested.
your final hint is he knew that his escape would be detected after about half an hour.
So it's the middle of the day.
It's the middle of the morning.
Morning, okay. Is it because of breakfast?
No.
Gosh darn it.
Wait, I have another theory.
Okay.
Maybe the prison that he was at was like Alcatraz, where it had like water all around it. So then he was like, oh, if I escape in the morning, then I can leap into the water, swim away, and board a boat, and then I can hitch a ride with them back to the mainland.
Would, like, the dead of night be too dark or something? Oh, wait, it doesn't have to do with sunlight.
Well, I mean, like, if it was the dead of night, there probably wouldn't be as many boats going back and forth. So he, like, snuck in on a little tourist boat. He's like, yeah, and he's just a guy in a prison jumpsuit because I wanted to.
Would you like the answer?
Yeah, just give me the answer before I eviscerate myself.
Okay. The man knew that his escape would be detected after about half an hour. He escaped at 10:30 on Tuesday morning, just 30 minutes before the routine weekly alarm test, when everyone in the surrounding area would ignore the siren.
I thought it said it didn't have anything to do with times and stuff.
No, I never said that.
I feel like I've been
It said
misled.
it said it had nothing to do with light or deliveries or prison officer routines.
But wouldn't a prisoner officer have to be the one to activate it?
Yeah, so they would. So the thing is, so he escaped at 10:30.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then he figured about half an hour later is when it would be discovered that he had escaped. So whoever discovered he had escaped would pull the alarm at about 11 o'clock in the morning, and everybody in the area would ignore it because that's when the alarm test was. Me too. Okay, you ready for the next one?
I guess.
Okay.
Oh, she guesses, huh?
Why does a woman with no interest in hunting buy a gun for shooting ducks? I love this riddle. This one's really funny.
Because she hates ducks.
Because she's using ducks metaphorically, and she really means shooting men.
No,
What?
it's not the answer.
Man, I hate these ducks. Am I right, guys? Ducks, am I
It's like the
right?
one time where he's like, "You're never gonna be nothing, duck. You're just like your
Okay,
father."
this hint isn't in the book, but I'll give it to you. You have to take shooting ducks literally.
Wait,
Ow.
what if, like...
So you
Were they
so
rubber
you think,
duckies?
So you think about shooting ducks like as you shoot a bullet at a duck.
It's really
Okay, thank you.
it was just
Sorry, we got tea break.
Papa bless.
like this one is yours.
Okay, so you usually think about shooting ducks with a bullet. But think about a literal term, like literally think about shooting ducks. Sky, are you still there?
Yeah, I am. I'm just very confuzzled.
She just, like, killed herself.
Would you like another hint?
Heck yeah, I would.
Okay. The ducks are already dead when she shoots them.
What the heck? Why would you shoot him then?
Take it literally, Skylar.
Okay, I am though.
She takes the gun, she pew-pew at the duck.
She doesn't pew pew at the ducks.
Wait. She's taking photos of ducks?
No, that's not it. It's a gun.
Why would she go shooting?
Tranquilizer?
What if she's like, okay, so let's say she lives in a really bad part of town and someone's like trying to break into her house. So she shoots on the duck, so there's a gunshot.
No,
So the
she's
person
bought
already
a gun
has
for she's bought a gun specifically for shooting ducks.
The heck?
Take it literally.
I don't know.
Wait. Is she, like, throwing them or something? Like, into a basketball hoop?
No. You're close. You're getting closer though.
Like a baseball?
Ew.
No.
Like a soccer ball.
It doesn't have anything to do with the sports.
Okay, she grabbed duck and she yeet duck.
Ew.
Closer.
Maybe
Do you,
she just wants that
She, like,
moist
punched the duck
meat,
like a football.
and she can't find it anywhere else.
okay, would you like the answer?
She, like, puts them into, like,
You
a
were-
gun that
you-
shoots ducks.
You are that's it. That's basically it. So the answer. Okay, hold on. I lost the answer. We're all dying here now.
Why
Okay.
the heck is that the answer?
The
That's
woman is an
stupid.
aeronautics engineer. She uses the gun to shoot ducks at airplane engines to test how they handle high-speed impacts with birds. So she is literally shooting the duck. She puts a duck in the gun and shoots the duck out of the gun.
Hey, she's at a high school reunion, and, like, one of the guys there's like, hey, what do you do for a living? I shoot ducks. Nah, I'm not a hunter. I shoot ducks. Aerodynamics, son. What the heck?
So you got there eventually with shooting eating ducks in your own words.
Why are these answers so weird? It's like they don't even
It's
make any
dumb
sense.
riddles.
I like hate it.
Okay.
I feel like someone was like, hey, I'm really bad at making riddles, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
You know, someone was just
That
like
I
on
can
drugs,
appreciate.
and they were like, wouldn't it be fun if I kind of like made a book? And then they couldn't think of any book ideas, so they were like, I'll just come up with stupid nonsense, and maybe someone will buy it.
Okay. Let's do maybe 3 more of these riddles, and then there's something called a Wally test I would like to do with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. John lived in England all his life until his parents died. Then he went to Australia to visit relatives. His Aunt Mary had left England before he was born and had never returned. He had never met his Aunt Mary, had never spoken to her, and had never seen a picture of her. Yet he immediately recognized her in a crowded airport. How?
Oh my gosh, I know this.
Sure you did.
So, let's say that Mary is sisters with this John's mom, right? And then whoever John's mom was, like, cheated on, like, Mary slept with her sister's husband, and then so Mary is, like, her kid.
Nope.
Hashtag
So,
struggling.
like, John is Mary's kid. Or maybe, you know, since they're related, there might be a family resemblance or something.
Yeah, keep going around that line.
What if they all have
Okay,
a
well, he
common hideous
recognized her because
deformity
that's
that's
his aunt.
genetic, and he was like, yo, what's up? I know who you are.
Oh, you know what? This book is so stupid. I bet she was holding a sign that said, like, John.
Hey, yo!
Like, oh, that must be my aunt.
So she can't see him because he's like John Cena, right?
Okay. His Aunt Mary was not carrying a sign or wearing anything distinctive. She did not have any disabilities or characteristics that would make her stand out.
I think since they're related, he's like, oh, that lady kind of looks like my mom or whatever. It's probably
Yeah,
my
keep
aunt.
going. You're getting closer.
That's my answer. That's my final
Oh, she
answer.
looked like my sister.
Ew, what?
You guys are getting super, super close. He recognized her from her facial appearance is another hint for you.
They had the
Yeah,
same
'cause
eyes,
they were related.
Keep going.
same nose,
Keep going.
same tongue, same lips.
Yeah,
same
think
cheek.
about
Ew,
what
what the
that
heck?
what
How
okay,
would
all of those things. So think about what instance that would happen.
Wait. How would John recognize Mary's tongue? Like,
Were they like
Yeah.
a minority group or something?
Yeah, technically.
Maybe.
They're not like it's not a racial thing.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I got it. Since, let's say that Mary, even though she had lived in Australia all these years, she kept her English accent. So he heard her talking, he was like,
He recognized
"That's
her by
my
her
aunt."
facial appearance, Skylar.
Oh.
Listen.
Okay, just tell me the answer.
No.
You guys are so close.
I refuse to give
They
up.
were related, so they had physical appearance.
Yeah, what instance would they look alike? Just think like,
Their faces.
yeah, how would that work?
Genetics?
Yeah, keep going.
They're
Okay.
genetically related.
You guys are so close. I can feel it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let me think.
You almost have it. Jonathan at least almost has it. I don't know about Skylar.
What? I don't, oh my god.
Okay, I will give you one more minute.
I give up.
Anne-Marie knows it, so she's like
Anne-Marie,
sitting in the
text me
corner
the
cackling.
Hey, Marie, text me the answer right now.
Okay, are you ready to hear the answer?
No, I'm not. Shut up.
Stop.
Maybe they have matching t-shirts.
Wait, were they like me and Anne Marie when like they're twins or something?
They are twins. His Aunt
What?
Mary and his
Why
mother
is
were
Aunt
identical
twins?
twins.
What the heck? Oh, you. Don't
What?
like that. Oh, I thought you meant like, okay, never mind.
Wait, his aunt was
Like,
twin.
like Mary and his
Aunt
mom were
and his
twins,
mother
or
were
like,
identical twins.
Oh.
So
or like, was
he
his
recognized
aunt and
her
him his
because she
twin?
looked exactly like his mother.
I was thinking that Mary was John's twin, and I was like, wait, there's some
Wait.
messed up stuff going on here.
Okay.
Does that mean I get a point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
That's
does he get a
1
point? I
and
said
1/3
they're
points more than
related.
you, Skylar. You hear that?
I said, wait,
You got
I feel like I should get a
on
point
your
because I
spike.
said,
You got real close to the
give me a
microphone.
point.
You
I
were.
should get a point because I said that they're related genetically and that they look alike.
You can have 1/2 of a point.
Nice.
I'm not even keeping track of points.
I am.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
No, but I guess.
Oh, she guesses, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the third time we said that.
Yeah.
Commercial
It's true.
premises were destroyed by a customer. Afterward, he disappears, but even if he had been caught, he could not have been charged. Why?
Because they didn't have any evidence that it was him.
No, they know it's him.
Okay, let me see.
Any guesses, Skylar?
What if
No.
the services they're providing specifically, like like there's rooms that like you can pay to destroy.
It is purposefully destructful, but not in the way that you would think.
That's weird.
Well, like, what if?
Or maybe you would think it. I don't know. You have a strange brain.
Thanks.
Wait. What if the thing that he stole was food?
He
and
didn't steal
we
anything.
don't have
He
any
destroyed
evidence, but
something,
He destroyed it with his
Skylar.
mouth.
He didn't steal anything. He destroyed something.
What if he got like into a sick rap battle and totally destroyed his enemy?
And Marie says the answer is John Cena.
It always
good.
is.
Would you like a hint?
Sure.
The customer was a man who accidentally destroyed the premises without knowing he was doing so.
He destroyed the premises of the cashier's heart.
Cute, but no.
He like ran into something and then it broke. And then you paid for it.
No. Would you like another hint?
I'm still on my theory that he destroyed food with his mouth.
He was there the whole time that the premises were being destroyed.
Yeah, because he was eating.
He wasn't eating, Skylar.
He totally destroyed that pasta.
Actually, on that note, your third hint is he was very overweight.
Yeah, he was eating.
Wow, profiling.
That's important.
Was he like so fat he broke a chair?
No.
Oh my god.
No, the premises. So that means that an entire building.
Whoa, what? Are we talking about your mom here?
Skylar's mom is one of the best people ever. So you need to tread lightly when you make your mom jokes about Mrs. Lathrop.
You don't know whose mom I was talking about? Could have been John Cena's.
His
I've
Massachusetts
seen his
mom.
mom.
Okay, so like this really fat guy is in the premises the entire building, and he destroys it,
Yes.
and then he just leaves.
Does
it say he leaves?
He disappears. But it doesn't say he leaves.
Does he have like is he like a suicide bomber or something? Kamikaze?
Here's your hint. He was already dead. That hint
What?
I made up. He's dead.
What
What the
if
heck?
some like ISIS or Al Qaeda or something strapped a bomb vest to this fat American and then like threw him into a building so it'd explode to make an example?
Nope.
Close.
I don't think that's correct.
You're.
Starting to become a conspiracy theorist.
Would you like the answer? Okay.
Okay.
The body of a very overweight man is being cremated. There is so much fat that the crematorium catches fire and is burned down.
Okay, what?
Do you need me to say it again?
Yeah.
Okay. The body of a very overweight man is being cremated. There is so much fat that the crematorium catches fire and is burned down.
Oh my god.
Is-
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yes, I did.
I like my story better.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, I'm gonna do one more riddle, regular riddle, and then we will do the Wally test.
And then we'll have enough footage.
Okay.
And who just talked because
Gabe. That's your warning. We told Gabe that he can't talk, and he just talked.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
I know,
spend, like,
it's awful. Okay,
2
are you
minutes
ready?
editing that out.
A bank
You're
robber
on fire.
grabbed. Okay, shut up, Skylar.
Oh my god.
A bank robber grabbed several $1,000s from a bank counter, and although he was armed, he was captured within a few seconds before he could leave the bank. How?
He's stuck.
He was what?
He's stuck. He's a stuffy bank robber. He's bad
Might
at
I
it.
See? This one. Do you need it again, Skylar?
Yes.
Okay. A bank robber grabbed several $1,000s from a bank counter, and although he was armed, he was captured within a few seconds before he could leave the bank. How?
Yeah, he's just a bad bank robber.
Actually, one of the hints is he was not very bright.
Yeah. Boom. Answered.
He's a freaking idiot and he didn't tie his shoes and he fell over and like accidentally shot himself in the face like that one movie with Brad Pitt in it.
What movie is that?
They didn't
I think it's
say
World
that
War
he
Z.
just, like, shot himself, though.
The robber wanted to get out of the bank as quickly as he could, is a hint.
Oh, he was like running like super fast. And then because he was an idiot, he tripped on himself.
There's,
Or he was like Sonic the Hedgehog, freaking zooming out of there, and then the police officer sticks his foot out and he trips over his foot.
there
and
was
then he
no
falls.
tripping.
Tripping on drugs when they were writing this.
Your third hint is there was nothing particularly noticeable or remarkable about the bank robber that would make him easy to identify.
Okay.
And here's my hint. I would focus on the leaving the bank part.
So did he like run into a trap or something?
Sure. Not like a police trap, but like it was just his own dumb fault.
I think he was just like waltzing out of the bank. Maybe the cops hadn't been called yet, and then he runs into a police officer on the street as he's leaving, and then the police officer's like, "Why do you have that big bag of money?" And then he's like, "I don't know, man," and then they arrest him.
No.
Okay, so he was running
No.
and then he realizes he accidentally locked his keys in the car.
Nope. Would you guys like the answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, maybe it's like, have you guys seen Baby Driver?
No.
No.
Oh, come on. Well, basically, he's this guy, and he's like the getaway driver for robbery. So maybe, like, his baby driver wasn't very good, and then he didn't drive. And then he got arrested.
Nope. Okay.
What if he's wearing a suicide vest that he forgot to turn off?
Oh my gosh. The bank robber. Okay, here's the answer. The bank robber dashed to the revolving door and tried to
gosh.
push it in the direction in which it would not revolve.
That happened to Emma.
That is just me. That is 100% something I would do. Not rob a bank, but, like, push the revolving door wrong.
Okay. So now we're going to do what's called a Wally test. And I think Jonathan will really like these.
But will Skylar?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay, so here's the description of these. This is a set of quick fire questions. They may look easy, but be warned, they are designed to trick you. Oh, write down your answers on a piece of paper and see how many you got right. The time limit is 3 minutes. Do we have a piece of paper anywhere?
No.
I can like get up a notepad.
Skylar, do you have a piece of paper you want to pull up?
I have a notepad on my computer.
I literally have a notebook.
I'll
putting
set
Yes,
a
okay.
timer for 3 minutes.
You ready for this?
Wait, what am I doing?
I'm gonna read off the question, and then you're gonna write
Okay.
down what your answer is. And then we're gonna do that. There are 10 questions in 3 minutes.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna stall while you guys write down your answers. Okay, are you both ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeet.
When you see geese flying in a V formation, why is it that one leg of the V is always longer than the other?
It's uneven.
Okay, next. Why are there so many Smiths in the telephone directory?
Smith's common name.
What
Wait,
is,
are we supposed to say our answers out loud or write them down?
you can say them out loud. I would write them down
Oh.
though so we can go back and check. What is ET
Okay.
short for?
E.T.
E-support?
Extraterrestrial.
Where do you find
Internet.
a no-legged dog?
My garage.
Approximately how many house bricks does it take to complete a brick house in England?
3, because they're really small.
How do you
enough.
stop a bull from charging?
Unplug it.
Don't infuriate it.
What cheese is made backwards?
What is cheese backwards?
No, what cheese is made backwards? Okay, take away my first letter, I remain the same. Now take away my fourth letter, I remain the same. Now take away my last letter, I remain the same. What am I?
Pizza.
Okay, say that again.
I'm gonna finish the questions. If a white man threw a black stone into the Red Sea, what would it become?
Black, red,
Blue.
and white all over.
How do you make a bandstand?
You just do it.
You build a stand.
Okay, I'll repeat the question Jonathan wanted to hear again. Take away my first letter, I remain the same. Now take away my fourth letter, I remain the same. Now take away my last letter, I remain the same. What am I?
E.
Alright.
It's like,
Do you want me to repeat any other ones?
is it a word that only consists of one letter? I'll go with that.
Okay, you guys
I'm
ready?
gonna say it's E.
The letter E?
E. Y-E-E.
Y-E-E. Okay.
Yeah, E.
We're gonna go through these. When
Yeah,
you see a
I
geese,
didn't do well.
when you see a geese flying in the V formation, why is it that one leg of the V is always longer than the other? What was your answer, Skylar?
Because.
Mine was because there's an uneven amount of geese. My second answer would have been aerodynamics.
the answer is because it has more geese in it.
So was I right?
You can have half of a point.
Okay.
I guess technically I was right too because I said because, but it wasn't long.
That doesn't count.
But no. Okay.
Oh.
Why are there so many Smiths in the telephone directory? What was your answer, Jonathan?
It's a common name.
Skylar?
I think it's because there's like a whole family of them, but they're under different roofs, so they're all in there once.
The answer is because they all have telephone lines.
Okay.
There's so many Smiths in the telephone directory because all of the Smiths have telephones. So, like, that's why.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. What is ET short for?
Extraterrestrial.
That's not what you said originally.
So he can fit
Yeah,
in,
I didn't hear you
the answer
originally.
is so he can
Oh.
fit in the small spaceship.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What is ET short for? So he can fit in the small spaceship.
Extraterrestrial.
No, it's so that he can fit in the small spaceship.
Extra tiny.
Ew. That's stupid.
Okay. Where do you find a no-legged dog? Jonathan said his garage. The answer is exactly where you left him.
That was gonna be my second answer,
Oh
but
my
I wanted to
god,
say my
that's
garage.
terrible.
Approximately how many house bricks does it take to complete a brick house in England?
I said enough.
I said 3 because England's are small. The Englanders.
I'm gonna give Skylar a third of a point. It's 1. It takes many bricks to build the house, but only 1 brick to complete it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
What is this heresy?
How do you stop a bull from charging?
I said unplug it.
Don't anger it.
You take away its credit cards.
Oh
my gosh. Bulls can't stop.
Can't stop. Skyler 2018. Bulls can't stop.
I think she said bulls can't shop.
Oh, can't shop?
Yeah, why would they say they can't stop?
I don't know.
Can't stop, won't stop. Am I right or am I right?
You're wrong. You're neither of those things.
Oh.
Okay, what cheeses make backwards?
Bacon.
Bacon's not a cheese.
Oh, provolone.
Edam cheese. Because Edam is made backwards.
Ew.
Okay, this is the one Jonathan liked. Take away my first letter, I remain the same. Now take away my fourth letter, I remain the same. Now take away my last letter, I remain the same. What am I?
I said ye.
The answer is a mailman.
What the heck? Oh, that's so stupid.
Jonathan's
I hate
face
that.
is pretty great right now. Gabe is celebrating because I think he got it right. Alright.
Oh, no, he did not. I swear to God, he said something different.
If a white man threw a black stone into the Red Sea, what would it become?
Blue.
Nope. It would become wet. Skylar, are you okay?
What?
The answer is wet.
Okay.
Alright, last one. How do you make a bandstand?
I said you make a
What is
stand.
You take away
What?
their chairs.
I hate that.
Would you guys like to do one more of these Wally tests?
Sure.
No, I would not.
Done.
And then we'll call it a day. How long have we been recording for?
Like 45 minutes. Hold on.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty good.
47 and 51 seconds.
Alright.
Suck it, Skylar.
We'll do
Whatever.
it,
I was so close.
we'll do it this way. We won't time us. We'll just go down the list.
I also got more
Okay,
points than
good.
you on that one, too.
Oh my gosh.
You got a half and she only got a third.
Wow.
Wow.
Basic
Okay.
fractions.
Are you ready? What
Yeah.
should you give an injured lemon?
What do you
Some
give an
aid.
injured lemon?
Yeah, what do you
Lemon juice.
give? Jonathan's closer.
Oh.
Oh.
What do you give an
Vitamin
injured
C.
lemon?
Lime juice.
The answer is lemonade.
Oh, well, I said lemon juice, so I was kind of close.
No, I said
Lemon juice
A.
is just lemonade.
Jonathan gets half
No.
a point, and Skylar gets half a point because Skylar said lemon, and then Jonathan said egg.
Nice.
But the thought process was different, as in I had one and she didn't.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh!
Are you good?
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on from that. If an atheist died in church, what would they put on his coffin?
A Bible. A Bible because he needed Jesus.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
What would they put on his
freaking-
coffin?
A cross?
If an atheist died in church, what would they put on his coffin?
You clever.
The
Book of
answer
Atheists.
is a lid.
What?
I need to think dumber thoughts. Surprisingly, Skylar isn't winning this then.
Okay. Who went into the lion's den unarmed and came out alive?
The lion tamer?
Judah.
You were close.
The dude who like takes care of the lions, like
No.
the zookeeper.
The leopard.
Sky is close.
Another
The
lion.
cheetah.
Yeah, a lion. Jonathan gets a full point. You need to leave now. You're being too annoying.
Scream like this.
Okay. A man rode down the street on a horse, yet walked. How come?
Say that again?
A man rode down the street on a horse, yet walked. How come?
It was a miniature horse, so he was still walking, but he was still riding it.
Nope.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't listening. I was too busy writing down parts I need to edit out.
Okay. A man rode down the street on a horse, yet walked. How come?
On a horse,
Yet walked.
yet walked. He had
It
like
was
a
a
tiny
toy
little,
horse.
like baby horse that he was squeezing between his legs, and he was like waddling
That's
down
what
the
I
street.
said. That's not right.
The horse's name is Yet.
Oh no!
Skylar, are you still there?
Yeah, I hate these. They suck.
How can you eat an egg without breaking the shell?
Hard boil it.
What?
No, here's what you do. I
You
was learning this
swallow
in
it
science.
whole.
You put the egg in vinegar and then the shell dissolves. Oh.
You swallow it
The answer
whole.
is you get someone else to break it.
Oh. Noted.
Speaking of dead, why was King Henry VIII buried in Westminster Abbey?
Pause.
Say that again.
You know what? I'm gonna give that to Skylar.
What?
That's a full point.
Why?
Because he's dead.
I just said pause and my answer was right.
Isn't that like half?
Nice.
Because it's just cuz, not cuz
Uh,
dead.
Skylar needs more points.
Fine,
Yeah,
a pity
I-
point.
Thanks, great.
You're welcome. Someone still loves you.
This
in
is a
group.
place for no mercy.
Ugh, that's rude.
Sink or swim.
In China, they hang many criminals, but they will not hang a man with a wooden leg. Why?
Because that's rude.
Well, you're not wrong.
Like, if you hang someone by the feet, the leg will like pop off.
They will not hang a man with a wooden leg.
How do you
A
hang
wooden
someone
leg.
by their feet?
They will not hang a man with a wooden leg.
With a wooden leg.
Because they use rope.
Yeah, you idiot.
They don't use wooden legs to hang people. They use rope.
If only I could see the
Oh,
punctuation here.
What the heck?
I'm gonna give myself a point. I did that before both of you.
Emery's like keeping track of points in the corner.
I have more points than both of you guys.
Oh my god.
This is good. Alright. Why do storks stand on one leg?
What is a wet stand on
This is one of
leg?
my favorites. Why do storks stand on one leg?
Because it only has one leg.
No.
Oh.
Would you like the answer?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because if they lifted the other leg, they would fall over. I can't see Skylar's face, but I can imagine the look
can
of
hear
pure
her face right
anger
now.
and disappointment.
I hate that.
I
Okay.
hope whoever made these riddles like gets trapped in a forest fire.
Alright.
Let's hope they're having a bad day.
A,
Wow.
a circular field is covered in thick snow. A black cow with white spots is in the middle. 2 white cows with black spots are on the edge of the field. What time is it?
Noon.
It's moo time.
No. Don't think about this too hard.
Noon. But like with a moo in mind, you know?
It's winter time.
Oh,
I was
What the heck?
about to say something along those lines.
All right, this is a good one. What's
Alright.
the problem with a wooden car with a wooden wheels and a wooden engine?
It won't drive.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Wouldn't drive.
It wouldn't drive. It wouldn't go. It wouldn't go.
I mean, it would.
It wouldn't go. So Jonathan gets a point.
What a comedian! You hear that, Skylar?
I'm still winning.
I hate these so
Yeah, but I'm not
much.
counting you.
Okay. Just because these are fun, do you want to do one more?
Fine.
There are 4
Not
of them.
I think it's more
But
fun
we
for you than
can.
it does for us, but okay.
I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys. Alright, let me find it.
Wait, what's going on?
We're gonna do one more of the Wally tests.
So I need to
Oh.
think simple thoughts.
Oh yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Unlike Skylar, who has none.
What kind of men
I'm just
can
being roasted constantly.
You really are. You're a roasted marshmallow.
This is really weird. Didn't Jonathan say Tuesday that he would roast me left because it was my birthday like a week ago?
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Oh, well, then
You
I
did
guess I was
say
lying.
that.
I mean, the difference between Skylar and roasted marshmallow is that after being roasted, it stays white.
Okay, you ready? Are you guys ready? There are only 9 questions.
Okay.
Okay, what kind of men can never die of old age?
Dead men.
Noble one.
Think about the flip side of what you said, Jonathan.
Men that haven't been born.
No.
Ew,
Young
what?
men.
Jonathan gets a point.
What?
What 3-letter word completes the... Okay, this is a difficult one. What 3-letter word completes the first word and starts the second? The first word is Don, D-O-N. And then the second word is car, C-A-R.
Say that again.
What 3-letter word completes the first word and starts the second? Do you want to look at it? This one's a little bit tricky.
Yee.
What'd you say?
Y-E-E. Yee.
You know, you were
That's my
so
answer.
close.
Don
I feel
the car?
no.
Don
Wait,
a
he was
car.
close?
You were yeah. It sounds like ye. It sounds like it.
Oh.
Don your car!
Did you guys know that Shrek's getting a reboot?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I'm so excited.
I'm not sure how I
should
feel
do-
about it.
We should do a meetup so that we can all go see the Shrek movie.
I want to do a meetup to go see the Grinch movie.
I basically am the Grinch. Like, honestly, I relate.
Okay, do you guys want the
Spiritual
answer?
level.
Sure.
Okay. So the answer is key. K-E-Y. So donkey. And then a key starts a car.
Ah. I was so close with the Yee.
You were very
Donkey.
Does
close.
that actually make sense?
Skylar gets a third of a point.
Heck yeah, I
Because you were fairly close.
do. Nice.
Okay. A man owed a huge amount of money. He paid half of it. Now how much does he owe?
Medium amount.
This is fairly simple. Don't think about it too hard.
Okay, say that
A
again.
smaller amount than before.
A man owed a huge amount of money. He paid half of it. How much does he owe now?
Another
A
half.
smaller
Yep.
amount than before.
Jonathan got it. The other half.
Ugh. I guess I was technically right though. He did owe a
Sure.
smaller
Okay,
amount
you
than
can
before.
you can have a half point.
Nice.
So she has 2 1/3 points, and I have 4.5.
No, I have 2 2/3 points.
She has 3.
Okay, then. If
Okay.
you say so.
What sort of fur do you get from a tiger?
Tiger fur.
This one's dumb.
Blackbird. Orange bird.
As far away as you can is the answer.
That's not even a question.
What the heck?
That one's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, where are the Pyrenees?
What?
The
It's
what?
so it's spelled Pyrenees. Pyrenees. Where are they?
In the east. In the east.
In the west. In the east.
This one's dumb too. This one's a dumb one. Just above the Paroshins.
I was about to say something about these.
You didn't get that one right. You shut up. Gabe is like celebrating in the corner. He did not get that one right.
It's funny because you told him to leave like 20 minutes ago.
I did, and he's still here. Who was the
Dislike and unsubscribe.
who was the tallest president of the United States? It's not who you think it was.
Abe Lincoln.
Nope.
The tallest? JFK because he was tall enough to get shot.
No.
Aw.
The answer is Dwight D. Eiffel Tower.
Ugh.
That doesn't even make sense.
This is a dumb one.
They're all dumb ones.
What does a duck do if it flies upside down?
It falls.
Flying upside down.
It still flies because it's being shot out of a gun.
Hey, call back.
What happens if a duck flies upside down?
What does a duck do if it flies upside down?
It flapped the wing.
Nope. It quacks up.
Ugh.
Okay,
All of
let's
these
keep
are
going.
terrible.
I know, these are really bad. Why was the postman unlucky?
Read us a good one.
Why was the postman unlucky?
Because, mail.
Yeah. I don't know what this book has against postmen.
Is it something like rude?
A little bit.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
Do you want the answer?
Yeah.
Whenever he goes to work, he gets the sack.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, ready for the
The
last?
sack.
You ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Let's
Who
go.
are the most dependable staff in a hospital?
The maintenance crew.
The people who write stuff down.
Think about it. All of these have been puns. You ready for the answer?
Sure.
Yeah.
The ultrasound department. The ultrasound department.
So stupid.
The pain on Jonathan's face.
This is
How long have we been recording for?
like an hour.
Alright, there's one more Wally test, but maybe we should save it for another day.
Yeah, let's
'Cause
save it for a different
Yeah.
day.
Also, this Wally test is on page 69.
Nice. I like it now.
Alright, so this has been an interesting episode. Hopefully, Skylar's audio won't break anyone's ears.
By the way, I won this test
Yeah.
against Skylar. So I didn't win against Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, what are the official points?
The official points are 4.5 points for Jonathan, 2 1/3 points, or I'm sorry, 3 1/3 points for Skylar, and 6 for me.
Anne-Marie wins.
Well, I won against Skylar, and that's all that matters to me.
I never beat
Alright,
Anne-Marie.
thanks for listening to this extremely frustrating episode of the Pumpkin Spice Girls podcast.
I'll make sure to get hit by a truck before the next one.
It is so upcoming. It's Tech Week and then Thanksgiving and then more Tech Week. So we probably won't have another episode up for a really long time. But it's also been a long time since the last episode was up. So I mean, it doesn't matter. We have such an irregular posting schedule anyway.
I'll make sure to post more memes on the Twitter page.
Oh yeah, follow us on Twitter. What are we on Twitter? I don't remember.
At Pumpkin Spicy 1.
At Pumpkin Spicy 1. Follow us on Twitter. As always, we are the Pumpkin Spice Girls on Pumpkin Spice Girls podcast on Facebook. We still have only 22 Facebook likes, and I'm fairly certain most of those are my friends.
Pumpkin Spice #1.
Yeah,
We have 12 followers on Twitter. Don't know any of them.
See, I'm not on
Pumpkin
Twitter,
Spice
so I just got an Instagram, so that was exciting.
Spicy memes.
Yeah, pumpkin spicy memes. Alright, that's been an episode. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay spicy.
Stay spicy. Peace.
What?